Hey guys, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my 10 tips and tricks for getting rid of bloating and instant slimming, okay? Stick to me to the end and I'll show you my #1 favorite tip that works for me. So bloating is a really big issue, especially for us cushies. So, you know, I'm a pro at like trying to get rid of bloating and trying to slim myself and to, you know, diet, exercise, lose weight. I'm very into health and fitness too. So this will be a quick videos that I just find that these are the tips that helps me, okay? So my top 10 tips. #1 is to drink a lot of water, okay? Like I am always having water with me constantly. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but I love water. It really helps me to slim, and I drink about maybe 4 to 6 of these. That's a lot of water, but I do drink a lot of water. So I drink about maybe minimum is 4 of these a day. And I try to, you know, drink a lot more water. It really helps to detox, just get rid of anything that's, you know, stuck in your body. So I really like to drink a lot of water, and also avoid sugar too. You know, that can come from alcohol, from bread, from candy, anything sweet too. It tends to make me bloat, and also salt. So just drink a lot of water. If you're eating a lot of salt, drink a lot of water, and it helps to just take it out of your system. #2 is to eat a lot of fiber. Eat a lot of veggies, eat a lot of fruits. I don't eat too much fruit nowadays because I try to avoid sugar, and I'll explain that later. God, it's so pretty outside but so windy. But my #3 tip is to take fiber supplements. I try not to take fiber supplements if I'm eating enough vegetables, but sometimes, you know, your diet's not perfect. So I take some fiber supplements. It just helps me to cleanse everything out, regulate, drink a lot of water with it too. Not my favorite thing to do, but it really does help with the bloating and instant slimming, because, you know, it makes you go. So you're gonna be smaller from going. #4 is one of my favorites. It is to drink detox tea. I've never really tried a lot of detox tea, but the one I always use is something called Versana detox tea. And this is really good for instant and temporary bloating relief and slimming. Because I notice when I take one of these, it's a hot tea, okay? Like you just mix it with hot water. It comes in a bag. So I notice when I take this, maybe a few hours later, I notice that my body is not as bloated. And what I really notice is that my face is slimmer. So when I take it, my face gets a lot slimmer. I have not taken any today yet. I should, but I noticed that my jawline shows a little bit more, and my cheekbones show too. So it really helps with the moon face. If, you know, you're in recovery or recovered cushy, and, you know, you just want that and a little bit more, your face to look a little bit more slim, I recommend taking this, especially for like before events too. It's really great. I'll try to put a link down below for where I get it. I usually get it from HEB or Central Market, but I know that some people don't have that, so I'll put a link on, like, from Amazon or something. Okay, one of my other secrets is tip #5, okay, is to wear a waist trainer. I have one on right now, if I can show you guys. It's a waist trainer, okay? So this really helps with the bloating. I try to wear it as much as I can. I'm going to my friend's bachelorette in Belize in like 4 days, so I'm just wearing this all the time right now, and it really helps to like get rid of any water retention, and it helps to just slim me down. When I wear this, my waist is normally a size 27, but when I wear this, I can get it down to 24. And I have a latex one that gets me down to 23 inches, and it's just so great for you know, molding your body and shaping yourself too. If you know, long-term wear of this helps you to reduce your appetite. It reduces bloating and swelling, and it also just helps to like mold you and contour your body. So I like to wear this. It really makes my, you know, waist look snatched, and also I wear it under clothes too sometimes. So that's why like sometimes I look extra curvy in dresses and stuff like that. Number 6 is to sleep elevated. You know, put your pillow when you're sleeping, instead of laying flat, kind of elevate your head so the water doesn't go to your face, so you look less bloated when you wake up. And I don't do this often, but you know, I notice that when I do sleep elevated, my face isn't as bloated. I just like to sleep flat because it's more comfortable for me. But you know, maybe before a big event too, that's important. You can do that. It'll help. What I also notice is there's these well, when I sleep on my face, okay, I know this is bad for wrinkles and stuff and for like your skin, but I notice when I sleep on my face, it helps the water retention to not get there. So I know there's some like devices and contraptions where, you know, you wear it and it'll like make your face like this. Maybe I could order one and try it out and test it out and tell you guys how it works, but I think that it really does help with water retention and like instant like relief of bloating and stuff like that. Number 7 is one of my favorites too. It's to contour with makeup. I showed you in my other video about how to get rid of your moon face. But I contour my cheekbones, I contour my jawline to help it look a little bit slimmer, and I think that works really good. I also, you know, contour my nose to slim it out too, and I think it works wonders. It's great for instant, temporary fix. Also, along the lines of contouring is you can get a tan. I noticed that when I'm tan, my body looks a lot slimmer and, you know, less bloated too, even my face. So I do prefer looking like slightly sun-kissed or bronzed because it does help me to look a little bit slimmer, and, you know, just to give you that glow. It helps define your, you know, the way your arms look or your thighs or whatever. It hides imperfections too, like cellulite, stretch marks. So I really do enjoy tanning. I don't go to sunbeds, but I like to tan outside. I love to be outside, so, you know, getting some sun every day really helps with depression and to regulate your cycle, your mood, your you know, the hormones that your brain produces. Maybe I've read this somewhere, okay? I can put the link down below to an article about that too, but it really does help you feel better because, you know, it's nature. You're supposed to be out in nature, right? It's natural. Okay, so number 8 is my tip for number 8 is to weight train. I weight train a lot, and it helps to define my skin and to tone me up. I used to do so much cardio, but what I noticed with cardio is you get that kind of skinny fat look. I'm not saying cardio is bad because I still do cardio once in a while, but I think it's from not having enough muscle definition to like tone your skin, you know, and like tighten it. But and I also noticed doing cardio before a big event too, it really makes you bloated. So I would avoid doing cardio. If you love running or, you know, doing cardio and all that stuff, I would recommend that if you have bloating issues to avoid it maybe 4 to 5 days before a big event, or like you having to like be outside or in a bikini. Also, okay, so number 9 is something that's so important to me, is to take probiotics to balance your gut health. Okay, especially for cushies, having long-term excessive steroids in your body will create a really bad gut flora, gut balance, because having excess steroids and also taking antibiotics will kill all the good bacteria in your stomach. Okay, so you're very imbalanced, so you're gonna have a lot of bad bacteria, and the bad bacteria, I swear, it creates a lot of bloating because, for one, you can't digest your food like, you know, correctly. Two, I don't know what it is, okay, but I just get so bloated, when I don't take probiotics. And I noticed like right after Cushing's, my stomach was jacked up. Like I was like, I couldn't like go number 2 for like 2-3 days until I started getting on probiotics, and I noticed that my system was regular again, and that really helped with my bloating too. You can even put some probiotics on your face too for like a skincare routine at night. Just like once in a while, put some probiotics on your face to help with the good bacteria, and it really helps to smooth out your face and tighten it too, okay? I've done that before. But then I got a really bad batch of probiotics. Like, don't get the liquid kind, just get the acidophilus, like the powder form. That helps me the most. I can put the link down to what I usually drink too for probiotics. All right, and number 10 is probably something that's very important to me too, that I do, and is really good for Cushies too, is to get rid of candida. Okay, candida, it goes along the same lines as having bad gut flora, but it's on another level. Okay, like the balance between good and bad bacteria is so messed up. It's so jacked up from having Cushing's and being on antibiotics. Okay, so for the longest time, after the bladder incident with my surgery where they stuck the catheter and they kind of messed me up, I just kept getting UTIs and yeast infections all the time. So I would get on antibiotics, and antibiotics kills all the good bacteria in your body, in your stomach. So yeah, I would be on antibiotics like so much that I just like fucked everything up in my stomach. Okay, the equilibrium. So getting rid of candida and yeast really helped me. I no longer have UTIs. I no longer have yeast infections because I got rid of my candida. And how did I get rid of my candida? I take candida supplements. Okay, like this is called Yeast Fend. I found it at the vitamin shop. This stuff really helps. Like, it helps get rid of all the candida, because all I can say is my scalp is no longer oily, my skin is no longer that oily. I no longer have UTIs. I have less bloating from it. I no longer have yeast infections either. So this stuff really helps. 3 times a day. If I don't take it, I notice that my skin gets oily again, and so does my scalp. And I notice like kind of like, I'm not going to talk about that, okay? I don't want to be nasty in front of the public, but it helps me so much, and that's probably my number 1 thing is probiotics and taking the Yeast Fend to help with bloating. And well, thank you guys so much for watching. Those are my 10 tips for bloating and instant slimming. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content that I put out, please subscribe to me, to my channel, and also share this video if you liked it. All right, I hope you guys found this helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.